Ben Carson was raised in Detroit, Michigan by an uneducated single mother, and in 1969 he went to the university formerly known as Yale. And while he was there, instead of becoming a psychologist, he decided to become a neurosurgeon. And in 1977, at the University of Michigan, he received his medical degree, and at the age of 33, he became the youngest chief of pediatric neurosurgery in the country. And from the article, the story of the surgery that made Ben Carson famous and its complicated aftermath. That article is about the separation of the conjoined twins at the back of the head, and it lasted about 2 hours. And the months leading up to the surgery, they gathered a team of 7 pediatric anesthesiologists, 5 neurosurgeons, 2 cardiac surgeons, 5 plastic surgeons, and an array of nurses and technicians, and they spent months working on dolls that was joined at the head. And this was a very successful surgery. One twin was finished in 57 minutes, and the other twin was finished in 63. But although that this surgery was a success, along with that, there were complications after the surgery. After the family went back to Germany to recover, in the article it says that Ben Carson then made them an appointment to come back about a year after the surgery, but they never heard back from the family. And as a result of that, one of the twins, he could not speak permanently at all anymore. And another one, they said he was known to make moaning noise on occasions, and that was from the same article, the same Washington article. And from another article named Ben Carson Inspired a Generation of Black Doctors. Now we don't know what to make of his second act, which was another article by the Washington Post. It tells about how a man, how that Ben Carson inspired him to follow into the footsteps of neurosurgery, and how that Ben Carson has inspired a plethora of people. And although that surgery made Ben Carson very famous, that is not the only surgery he has ever performed. From the website biography.dictionary.com/Ben Carson, he performed a groundbreaking surgery on a twin suffering from an abnormal expansion of the head, and he was able to reduce the swelling and remove the fluid while the baby was still in the mother's womb. And I quote from this website that it says, "His candid spirit combined with his medical expertise has made him the surgeon of choice for parents with children suffering with rare neurological conditions." So basically, in the neurological world, he is the one that you would want your kids to be operated on by. He is very successful in the neurosurgery department. And another thing is that Black medical students are about 5 times as likely as their non-Black classmates to choose neurological surgery as their specialty. That was from the Washington article. That just simply means that for every white or other race person, the black medical students, it was even more of them, 5 times basically more, that went into the medical field as well. And as his surgical approach came to an end in 2013, he reinvented himself, as it says, by taking part in the political field in February of 2013. And he was controversial with Obama. He didn't like the things that Obama had to say. For one, and I quote from an article that he stated that Obama's medical care policy was the worst thing that has happened to America since slavery, and I don't really agree with that. I don't think, but I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I don't think that really fits that. And another thing that I found on CarsonScholars.org is that he holds more than 60 honorary doctorate degrees, and in 2001, he was selected by the Library of Congress as one of the 89 living legends on his 200th anniversary.